Thousands of you demanded that I go back for him. Jebediah has no fuel, no way home, and I have never even attempted a rescue mission. Ah, no! But Jebediah has a family, and his family need him. Daddy! Today I am attempting the dumbest rescue mission I have ever made. And of course, the very first. Not good, not good, not good. 40, 30. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! Jebediah has decided to take a long holiday on the moon. And the thing is, in this agency, Jebediah is only allowed 3 holiday days per year, which means we're gonna go save him so he can have a meeting with the HR team. So when we sent him up there, we used this smaller pod here, which only has enough room for 1 Kerbal. So what I'm thinking is we'll use one of these ones. I mean, they are called re-entry modules after all. We are going to have to re-enter Kerbin, obviously. We can't have more than 1 Kerbal taking an unofficial, unrequested holiday, can we? Oh, I see. So these are different crew capacities. So we'll do a crew capacity 2. It does have a higher max temperature. I wonder, is it worth still putting a heat shield on? I'm sure it'll be grand. I need to think of this a little bit differently because I've never before done a rescue mission or even done any mission that involved returning to Kerbin. So we need some kind of module, like landing module-esque thing that has enough fuel to get down to the moon's surface, pick up Jebediah, and then fly back. Now there's not much gravity or atmosphere, so it shouldn't take too much Delta Via to leave the moon's surface. But do we need to reorbit Kerbin? God, why do I never research anything ahead of time? Where's the door? Is there a door? Here, hold on. Let me test this real quick. Ah, so this is the door. So the one with the round window. Okay, that's the door. Good to know, good to know. Okay, how about this? If we stick the ladder here, we can reorient it. Wow, this is going to be really dumb looking. Oh, you know what might be a better idea? Say we remove this here and we get one of these things I recently discovered. In structural, that will split it into 2. Like that, so it ends up pretty much being the same height. That doesn't even, I mean, I kind of prefer the look, to be honest. Now, people are definitely laughing at me over this design. This is, I mean, I'm sure there's 1,000 way more simple ways of doing this, but to be honest, I kind of like it. I'm kind of falling in love with it. Now, I actually have no idea how much thrust we're gonna need. So we could have 4 of these, which will give us 64 thrust, and it will use 2 fuel per second. Is that gonna be enough once we're on the moon? Let me just quickly see how much Delta V this uses on the launch pad, because I'm sure we'll have enough thrust to leave the moon's surface. I know it has a percentage of the gravity of Earth, and it has no atmosphere. Oh. Quick, retract the emergency ladder. Come on! Ah! No! Okay, so I've learned a very valuable lesson. I don't think we're going to need these side parts. I think 4 should be enough. Alright, test number however many. Alrighty, let's just test out our water lander here. I realize I have no parachute. I'm going to have to add that for sure. Ooh. Yet another successful test. I am absolutely infallible. No! Would we get away with 2 of these, I wonder? Ooh. I think we'll stick to 4. Because I think with 4, we can always lower the thrust if we do want to save on a little bit of fuel. He is kind of looking like some kind of mech or something, isn't he? I am Retrievatron. I will retrieve Jebediah from the moon. Boop, 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 boop. He's perfect. Alrighty, let's just make sure everything's working fine and dandy. Some helpful commenters last time taught me that R and T turn on SAS and RCS, so that's going to save me from wasting all my clicking energy. And liftoff. Whoop. Aha. His final form. There you go, mermaid. We know she works. Now I'm just going to do a quick color. Oh, and there we have him. Absolutely blinged out of it. I mean, I love these arms. Would you look at that? Oh, the Retrievatron is born. I don't know at what point did this turn into some kind of robot. But listen, sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches. And you know what? This is a beautiful punch. Okay, so I'm thinking this is what we land on the moon with. This is what we use to get back into the moon orbit and then return to Kerbin. And hopefully we have enough Delta V to make that happen. Now, this lander here is the important shiny part. The rest I think will just be, well, it will still be shiny, just not as shiny. So I think like this will do the job. We are definitely going to need a fairing as well. Not quite aerodynamic enough. Like this. Kind of up like that. Okay. There you go. That's a lot better. And then we'll make that all shiny. Ooh, I like that one. That looks nice. Or this one. Ooh, they all look so nice. Or this one. Not that one. Blech. I'm going for this one. I like the black and the silver. I think that looks very cool. The next stage needs to get us from Kerbin orbit into the Mun's orbit, which I don't think is too difficult. So I think 2 of these fuel tanks will be enough, if not more than enough. So let's put that SAS there, and should we get some RCS tanks like that? That should be more than enough. Now I think a thruster like this will be more efficient while we're actually in space, so I think this should be fine. I might be wrong, but I think it will be fine. It's amazing the difference that making something a little bit shiny has on how beautiful it looks. I mean, really, look at this. Like, that is so nice. Compared to the base game. Oh. Okay, it's time for a quick test. Just to make sure everything's functioning as it should. Let's put an adequate amount of these guys on. Yep, this is a well-balanced ship. This isn't going to work because... Oh, yep. No, it's working. It's working. It's working. Come on. Come on, survive. I believe. I believe. I believe in you. Flap. Flap. Flap your wings. Come on, flap. What? Why didn't you flap? Why didn't you flap? All you had to do was flap your wings. What do you think they're for, huh? Shh. Alright, well, this is perfectly engineered as is. So let us move on to the section that's actually going to get us into orbit. Aha! I'm finding exactly what I need. Then you... Okay, wait, let me see the biggest engines. Size matters. Whoa! Maybe not that big. Nope. Alright, that looks like a fairly good option. It matches the color scheme as well. Now I want to do some kind of exterior stage. Kind of like that. That looks pretty good to me. Put some aerodynamics. Perfect. Ah, almost like it's made for it. Let's get some struts in there. You know what, actually, I haven't tried this before. What if I put more than one of these in? Does that work? Now let's make everything shiny. Now just a quick test to make sure everything's working. Yep, looking good so far. Throttle up. Whoop. So those aren't even being held on at all. Okay, we have control. We have control. We got some control. Whoop. Whoop. You look so majestic. I'm coming, Jeb. I'm coming, Jebediah. Oh, I'm coming, Jebediah. I'm coming. No, Jebediah. Jebediah! I know what happened. There wasn't any aerodynamics. Perfect. Oh, she is ready for launch. Once again, let's make sure we have enough of these guys. And it's officially time for launch. We're coming, Jeb. Now, I have heard about lunar transfer windows recently. So I'm reading off Google right now. I need the moon to be about 50 to 60 degrees ahead of my spacecraft. The Earth to here, 90, 45. It's not 100%, but it's probably fine. Now the real question is, will I know how to utilize this properly? Because I'm fairly sure I'm not going to have a clue. Someone did mention that if I burn on the apoapsis and periapsis, it saves fuel. So I'll give that a try. And we're ready for launch. 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Oh! Oh no! Houston, we have a problem. Really thought that was gonna work. Okay, I don't know how these work. I think I think if we put this like this and then into here, that the fuel from here will go into here. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is I think once these guys come off, this will still have fuel. All right, take 2. And lift off. Ooh, she's steady. Okay, perfect. We got our apoapsis up to 75. Ooh, let's just turn our RCS on. TR. Yep, that's working well. And now I'm just going to wait until I reach my apoapsis, which I'm almost there actually. Holy moly. You know what, I gotta say guys, I have been sick for about a week now, and all I've wanted to do is make more Kerbal Space Program content for you guys, but my throat has been so sore, like actually in agony, to where I haven't been able to speak in videos. You can probably still hear it somewhat at the moment, but I am just so happy to be back in the driver's seat, back in the pilot seat even, and to be able to make videos for you guys, because I do love making these videos. I just want to say, look how pretty this looks, even with the shine and the sheen. Oh. Now these engines actually, I didn't really account for the vacuum power, because I just assumed I would use those. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I turned SAS off. I just assumed that I would use them just to get out of the atmosphere. I kind of didn't account for the fact that I would need to use this to circularize as well. But you know what? My plan with the fuel tubes worked quite well. I wasn't actually entirely sure how they would work, but it did actually do exactly what I hoped it would do. All right, let's just circularize here. There you go. Absolutely astonishing. We've done it. We're in orbit, folks. Okay, and we actually have a little bit of fuel left here, which is a good thing. So if I add a maneuver node here, I think we should be able to do something like this.
Let's start by building our rocket.
Okay, so I've watched a video. The video said that when the moon comes over the horizon, now I'm not sure, is it too late now? So after it's come over the horizon, I want to burn prograde like that until we get an encounter with the moon. Now this is just guesswork at this point. Okay, and we can lose that stage. Burn this stage, which should be a little more efficient now that we're in space. So burn this until we get an encounter. As somebody did actually teach me about these things. I'm sure their comment will come up on the screen, but I didn't know these existed. So thank you very much, commenter. And you know what? Actually, we will lose the fairing. You can finally stretch your arms. Hey. Okay, slow that down a little bit. Oh, is that an encounter? Is that coming closer? I don't know what I think. I don't. Add a maneuver node here. So I think that will allow me to capture into the mun without me crashing directly into it. Okay, let's give that a try. So I can switch that to the maneuver. Oh, that makes my life easier. I do appreciate all the comments you guys leave me, so thank you so much. I'm learning so much about this game, and I'm having a lot of fun while I'm doing it. What happened? What happened? What happened? You know what? It's not the most efficient, but it will work. I'm so bad at this. I need to take like a course or something. Oh no. If anyone from NASA is watching this, I am looking for a job right now, so hit me up in the comments. Oh, there's the mun. We're coming, Jeb. Is that right? Yep. So now we should, in theory, quick save. In theory, oh wait, I'm gonna crash directly into it, aren't I? Let me get a bit closer, see what happens. Okay. So if I burn retrograde, ooh, I'm not very high up. I don't know how close in orbit can you have to the moon. There you go, on the dot. Oh my god, are we 8? Oh, we're so close to the surface. Whoop. We are so close to the surface. You're not scared of heights, are you? Oh, can we see him? Where is he? Whoop. Jeb! Oh, that's right, there's no sound in space. Ooh, that's a lovely Earthrise. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come up behind the periapsis, try and bring it down like this. to the point where we're going to fly over Jeb. And I think once we get that close, we'll be able to slow down enough to land there. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that's the theory. Can I not retract these solar panels? Well, at least he looks majestic. Okay, that should do. Now, my theory is that once we get to like here, we can start retrograding, which will slow us down, and then we can come in for a more accurate landing. That's the hope. Okay, let's stop about there. Let's face retrograde. We're going quite fast, aren't we? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. We're coming in hot. We're coming in very hot. Oh, this is not a good landing. This is not at all a good landing. Come on. Come on. Oh, God, we're coming in very hot. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Come on, come on. Get control, get control, get control. Come on, slow down. Ah, no. 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 No, 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 no. Okay, I think we need to kill our speed off ASAP. I think maybe a higher orbit we'll be able to come in slower. It's my guess, right? Would that makes sense though, no? Because if we're low to the ground, we have a lot of vertical velocity or horizontal velocity even. Oh, I've done it again! I've done it again! I've done it again! Retrievatron! Okay, new plan. We're going to add a maneuver node here and then use that to come in at a much steeper angle. There you go. Maybe we should overshoot a tiny bit because that gives us room to slow down. I see this going well. Oh, not again! Ah! Ah! Oh! Not again! Slow down! You're so close! No! Oh! Oh, we're still alive. That's like the best one I've ever done. Yes! Oh wow, we're way closer than I thought. Retrograde! 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 40, 30, shit! 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 Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, no! But you landed! Looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good. Come on. Come on, this is the time. This is the time. This is the time. This is the time. I believe. I believe. Okay, avoiding that rock. Avoiding that rock. Got the engines. Come on. Stabilize. Yes! Come on. Come on. Woo! Okay. Oh, we landed. We landed. How do we even see? Is there any way of seeing? Shall we open the map? It's a giant silver chrome gold robot. How is it not visible? This ship probably has more fuel to weight than the ship that's supposed to be the return ship. I think that is it. It is! Okay, we're not that far away. This is the first lander on the moon, so we can't exactly move it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to move Jeb. Come on, Jeb. Come on, Jeb. You just gotta grab on. Grab. Board. Yes! Now, I've never actually gotten into orbit from the lunar or the moon surface before, so I don't know how much Delta V this is gonna cost, but here we go. Okay, so north is there. We need to aim west, like this. Let's get this up to maybe, I don't know, 15, just as a guess, like that. Because we saw before we could orbit at 10, so 15 should do us, I'd say. Oh. Oh no. So I have some I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is Mermaid Kerman and Jebediah Kerman won't be alone up here. The bad news is I have tried every way I know how, and there just simply is not enough fuel to get us back to Kerman. The Retrievatron is going to need a Retrievatron. Okay, so just to sum everything up, Jebediah was stuck on the moon, and Jebediah needed a lift home. Exhibit A, this is the lift home. But Merbald accidentally used too much Delta V to get here because she's not a well-trained astronaut. And also maybe perhaps myself, as the Kerbal Space Agency, can take, let's say, 5% of the blame. Because now they're both stuck on the moon. So we've made things worse. Things were bad, now they're worse. So I guess we're gonna have to come back with an even bigger ship. And a lot more Delta V. Well, if you guys enjoyed this episode, drop a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.